Alright guys, welcome to the first PC stream of March. We'll be getting things underway in just a second. I can see a few of you are asking about the Android update, which is going to be coming soon. Unfortunately, I don't have any information about exactly when, but it should be pretty darn swiftly. But yes, I will see if I can locate any additional information about that. Anyway, to our tournament today. Let's take a look at who we've got playing. So, oh boy, I'm going to get caught out a little bit by some of these team names. So we've got 12 teams playing today. We've got Log Horizon as our #1 seed. The Alpha Lions and the Psychosis will be competing to go up against them. We've got Black of EG, I think possibly Egypt, go up against the Gods, who will then face the Brothers War. We have Fusion Pra? LA Fusion Pra? Legends Never Die and Hammer? The winner of that will go up against them. Rock Army versus Team Spartans, who then face off against Warzone. We have got ourselves, I believe, a first match. So, please do stay tuned. In fact, we might be able to get into that quite quickly. So we'll see about that. Do apologise if you hear some Monarch Combat 5 sounds leaking through. We'll see about getting that fixed and getting ourselves into that first game, because we have got a pass key. Let's check it's all working. It looks like the players are joining in, so it's going to be Rock Army versus Team Spartans for the first game of the day. It looks like we've got Rock Army over on the red team, so I'll just bring you into lobby. And it looks like we'll be able to get that first game underway pretty shortly. But yes, how are you guys doing? Hero JK, well, we're not streaming Android this particular time, but the Android streams are bi-weekly. So if you want to see Android stuff, then please do come back next week. I'm afraid, I know like basically everybody's asking about the update, and that's completely understandable. I wish I had some more information for you guys. Unfortunately, I don't at this juncture, but I'll see if I can find anything out from the community manager. I'd imagine probably not, that they, if they had things to announce, that they would have already put it out themselves. But I will ask. I'm afraid that's all I can really do. For now though, we'll just wait for these teams to get ready, and as soon as they are, we'll get our first game of tonight's PC stream underway. I will try and fit in as many custom games as I can, because I can actually play semi-competently on PC. So, please do stay tuned, and we'll be back with the game, and you'll see it right on screen when you are able to. Pronoob gameplay, apparently my voice sounds like yours. Well, Pronoob, I don't know what your voice sounds like, but are you British? MC5 to Haxel, the stream is delayed. I don't know why that would be the case. It's delayed on Mob Crush. I don't think... Let me just double check that I've not got anything set up, any delays on this end. I don't think I do. I don't remember ever setting a delay. It's not on this end, at least. But yes, thank you. So, Soldier Girl, yes, the Android will be next week. I don't believe the PC will be next week, unless we're doing two. Unless you know something I don't. Oh boy. Let me just have a quick check on that. PC and Android update. There we go. Thank you for the clarification, Soldier Girl. And we're just waiting on one more player. So yes, from what Soldier Girl is saying, it's going to be next week. So there you go. There's an answer from a more informed source than mine. If you'd like to see a little bit about what's in the update, you can have a look on Soldier Girl's channel for a Spanish language with English subtitles. I believe there is another one as well, though I'm not sure exactly where it is offhand, so I just go for Soldier Girl for the time being. Ah, pro new gameplays, you are British. Well, I suspect a lot of people will be the first thing they notice is that you're British. But I'm curious, pro noob. I'll have to have a look on your channel and see if do you talk on your videos? But yes, I don't know if well, if it's anything more specific than next week at this point. I'm just going to touch base with our admins today, who are Winter and It's Sila, working the admin desk. I think Soldier Girl possibly as well, or at least she might just be around. I'm not sure if she's actively adminning today, but hopefully we'll get to see her around in the chat. Missing one player. So Spartans one short, and I think that might in fact be that one who is short. Hey John Smith, good to see you. Well, that sounded really weird. I was trying to make cracking noises and it just sounded really creepy. Let's pretend that never happened, but John Smith, nice to see you. Alright, let's get our first game of the day underway. So, whoops, excuse me then. I believe this is going to be our round of 16, given that we've got, I believe, 12 or 13 teams playing. Patrick Inez, I tend to play on PC, so I will try and get some PC games in today. Not that I'm particularly good by any means, but I'm at least less atrocious than I would be otherwise. Alright, let's get things underway for game 1. Team Spartans against the Rock Army. Let me just see if I can fix the team logos a little bit. And let's jump across to the Ghost, the spookiest member of Team Spartans, to kick things off for the day. Looks like we've got all 5 members of the Spartans dropping in. For Rock Army, it seems like I've still got 1 to join us, but hopefully they will be able to fill us out for a full 5v5. Yeah, so for any of you guys who are asking about the update, from what we're hearing from Soldier Girl, the update should be next week for PC and Android. So lots of fun new stuff in there. I'm particularly looking forward to the ability to kind of get some real in-depth information about the guns so I can start saying things which sound smart. Aha! Right, we are with Yayo, who is going to get immediately killed for daring to show their face on stream. Currently leading for Team Spartans with a 2-1 record. Let's see. Roxon. I don't know if we'll be able to jump across and find them. We've got Axel. Oh, hello. Hero JK, if you're having problems with the technical side of things, support.gameloft.com is the place to go. They should be able to get you sorted out one way or the other. MC5 to hacks, I'm afraid I can't do too much if it's not working perfectly on Mob Crusher. We'll do a quick restart after this game has concluded to see if we can get that sorted out. I think we might be limited in who we can look at in this game. So let's drop back in with Yayo. Let's see how things are going. Certainly Rock Army have managed to do pretty well in the early going, though the Spartans managed to make them for a few kills. Let's drop in with, let's see, someone we haven't seen, Nida V. 3 and 3 so far, getting it clumped out there. Rock Army actually looking extremely good, as everywhere we look, we're seeing individual members of Team Spartans getting picked off in these exchanges. Axel not going to get fooled by the decoy there. Of course, maybe just to watch out to not getting confused by the real thing as well, as they will get a trade of kills which ever so slightly goes in favour of the Spartans. But it's not looking good for them right now. Dropping with Axel, who's... As we look at the map up in the top left-hand corner, we can see the Rock Army mostly keeping relatively close together, going to make those trades so much easier to force through, and we get a perfect example of that as the Spartans caught in a pincer movement. throughout the map and see how things are looking. So, Rock Army taking possession of the eastern side of the map, picking off individual members of the Spartans as they emerge from the doorways and the hiding places with a 14 kill lead. Rock Army looking extremely good right now. See if they can keep it all the way up to the end of the game, because there are these small parts where the Spartans are starting to pick off kills, but sorry, untraded kills as I should say. But I don't think it's enough. Let's check in with Axel from the Rock Army, 3 and 3 so far. Koga? I think Kogo? We'll see if we can... I don't think it's going to let me switch across, unfortunately. I will see about trying to persuade a update on the Spectator for PC, because it's a little weird at the moment and I'm not really sure. But I'll... let's see. Oh, there we go. Got someone new. Broly, presumably a Dragon Ball fan. John Smith, counterfeit. Where's Hacksaw? I get sad when he's not here. Oh boy. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. As Rock Army nearly double the score of the Team Spartans in their first game. As always, Hacksaw cannot work Saturdays, so that's why he's not here. But he should be back in for tomorrow. I'm going to do my best about seeing if we can get him in, get the iOS tournaments put onto the Sundays exclusively so they can join for both of them. But our winner chicken dinner for that one will be Kogo. Kogo, I guess? Their name is a little hard to figure out. With 19 instead, really impressive stuff. Alright guys, we'll be back with that second game of this series in just a few minutes, so please do stay tuned. We'll be starting our first giveaways soon. So, we'll be RB. Alright guys, I know this is not going to have time to get all the way through, but just before we get into our next game, I'm going to see if we can set up a custom for you guys to mess around with. So ESL 123, I'll get that passkey note updated as well. To say that this is all on PC rather than on iOS. So if you've got time and would like to come and play in the game, we'll get started as fast as possible. Drop Zone Gaming, thank you for dropping by. Drop Zone, how come you can't join in these tournaments? Have you not got a platform or a device you can play it on? That's too bad. Alright, I will... because we got so little time to work with, I think it might just get this game started. Alright. I'll get you guys kicked off because we're going to have to jump into our next tournament game in a second. Well, basically immediately. So I'll just leave you guys to play games with each other while we get set up for that tournament game, ESL 123. You can still join even when the game is in progress, so please do so. And we'll be back with that next tournament game as soon as the players are all set up and ready. Let's make sure everything's looking good on the stream. Alright. So yes, so there will only be a few people joining in to start with, but hopefully the game will at least get going. There we go. Alright guys, so I'll leave you all to play that one out, and then we'll be back with that next tournament match as soon as it's ready. Alright guys, let's get it on for our second game of the day. You can see you guys have managed to get all the way through the alphabet by the time we came back. So, a good use of that old timeroo. Yes, John Smith, this is glorious day. We have finished the Modern Combat 5 poem. Alright, a chance at redemption here for Team Spartans. After getting dominated pretty hard in game number 1, they're starting out things in game 2 pretty well. Getting a tiny lead and then going even with the Rock Army. Bear in mind, last time round it was almost a 2-to-1 in favour of Rock Army by the end of the game. 50 kills to I believe 26. So Team Spartans not only have to win this game, but they have to vastly change their fortunes from last time round. In the opening minute, Rock Army have managed to pick up a bunch of kills untraded. Team Spartans gonna need to step up, and they've almost managed to close the distance. Broly getting a kill but getting traded back straight away, and the Spartans, they are the ones actually managed to close the gap on the Rock Army after looking a little dicey. MC5 Taxer, I don't know, maybe it's a mob crush problem that's going on at the moment. I maybe try watching a different platform if that's the case. Samuel7413 you should have received your credits from 3 weeks ago. That's kind of the tail end. Samuel7413, if you send me your dog tag and platform once this match is over, so as soon as it's finished, just post that in the chat, because unfortunately on PC it's rather hard for me to get stuff in the chat without messing the game up. Then I can pass that across to Game Loss to have a look into why that hasn't been sent across. 3 weeks is probably the most it should be, so it might still be within the normal parameters, but it doesn't hurt to have a quick check in and make sure everything's okay on that end. Right, so the Rock Army ahead now by 4, now make it 3, now make it 2, having a lot more trouble with the Spartans this time round. On the construction side seems to be favouring them a lot more. Honestly, I'm kind of expecting it to be extremely one-sided based on the Game 1 performance, but doesn't seem to be so far. Let's take a quick look and see where those numbers are coming from. Nida V, 9 and 6, actually the best individual score so far in the game. If we can, we'll see if we can find them. I think it's going to probably be a bit finicky, but you never know. There we go. Excellent. Nida V from Team Spartans. The Spartans' hopes is having the same... carrying the team right at the moment. Yes, guys, if you're having problems on Mob Crush, we've already tried restarting. If it hasn't made a difference there, I would definitely have a look over on YouTube or on Facebook, or on perhaps try it on Twitch to see if it's any better. Sorry about that, guys. I mean, I can certainly try a restart again after this, but if the first restart didn't fix it, I would imagine a second restart probably wouldn't make too much difference, but hey, we'll give it a try. Anyway, back to the game itself. 3 minutes 20 left to play, and it looks like Rock Army have managed to break away from the Spartans, picking up a massive amount of untraded kills. Where the Spartans' initial burst of energy came from, I'm not sure, but it seems to have faltered under the unrelenting pressure from Rock Army. One more kill will do it and push Rock Army forward into the quarterfinals. There we go. Koga going to be the one to get it. And that makes it 2-0. So there was, let's see, who was it? Samuel7413. If you could post your dog tag and platform into the chat, I will get that passed across to my Game of Contact Redu, who's a community manager over there, to add to the list of ones that should need to be checked in on. Either way around it, we have got more Modern Combat 5 coming your way in just 7 minutes time. MC5 Taxel, yep, definitely got your information from before. I will keep pestering them about the credits, because yes, I don't want to have you guys left with none, especially with the dog tag changes. But either way around it, we'll be back in 7 minutes time with more Modern Combat 5. Alright guys, while we wait for our next tournament game to get underway, then we should always have a bit of fun on the old Vantage. So if you'd like to come and join in, ESL123 just as before, or there will be an invite in the global chat. Samuel Provost, thanks for dropping by the stream. We'll see how far we can get into this one. I do appreciate that it can be a little frustrating when we've got a custom game which kind of ends up being played off stream effectively. But yeah, unfortunately, the alternative is making the tournament players wait longer, and we're trying to get the tournament done as swiftly as we can. Also, it's Silo would probably beat me up if I did that. So, please do come in and join. Let's see if we can get these teams balanced and get ourselves underway. Actually, I can do that myself. 3v3, no 4v3, no 5v3. Oh, aha! I tricked you! Alright, you can of course come and join in this one part way through, and let's see how I do as I go on to Vantage. I think ended up on the red team by the end. We will of course cut things short if another tournament game it does get presented to us, but either way around. MC5 to Hacks, I'm afraid I can understand that you're frustrated about your missing credits, but I've kind of, at this point, I think we've pretty much done all we can as far as getting things across there. John Smith, if you've got problems with the update, I'd imagine they're almost certainly going to direct you across to support.gameloft.com, so I think, John Smith, you probably would have more luck just going straight there, rather than sending an email to Modern Combat Community. I mean, you certainly, while you could, I think it will probably be, you'd save yourself a bit of time just by going straight there yourself. Let's see. Oh, hello. Ah! It's tough to be the first person up the stairs. Let's try going the other way around then. Aha! I am the most cunning person around. Slippy slide. Hey Naif Abbas, how's it going? Using me noggin this time, man. So let's see if we can get up the other side. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ah no, I've ended up reloading twice. Well, I got an assist. Samuel Cannon, I can certainly say your name. Whoops, that's a grenade. Oh boy, taken out by a frag grenade. MC5 to Hacksaw, you said before that there were some bad words in Hindi, but we asked somebody else and they said that it would just meant kick ass, so I'm a little confused. Oh boy, no kill this time round. Oh man, they killed me really quickly. Did he kill me actually with the... Aha! I'm the best. Run! Oh gosh! Well, maybe not. Oh, I kill him. Dark Get Out, I believe that Gameloft are aware that snipers are very, very popular at the moment, so I'm hoping that... Oh wow, I did not see a cache coming at all. John Smith, you've been missing credit for 3 weeks. Okay. John Smith, if you can drop your details into the chat once we're done. I never heard back from that guy Mob Crush about missing credits, then I will pass that across. I usually do. Oh man, I got shot in the knees. Yeah, that's weird. Well, I mean, I passed it across to the ESL admin, and they said they researched it. I don't know who they asked, but they said it meant kick-ass, so I don't know, honestly. I do agree with what you're saying, that it seems unlikely that you could both be wrong about that, so I don't know. It's difficult when it comes to non-English names. Oh boy, he chased me through my teammate.
Enemy recon aircraft spotted.
Oh boy, it's pretty close. Let's see if we can be part of the decision. Nope, not at all. Ah, winning out by a single kill. I think that's pretty good timing as well, because I think we're about to get ourselves a new pass key. So, pretty good stuff. Congratulations to Christian, 13 and 2. But of course, Akash, 23 and 10, couldn't even carry the blue team to a victory. Oh no, it's my team won. Haha, I got so few kills I didn't even notice. Akash, very well done for an incredible individual performance. And we'll be back with our next game, Warzone versus Rock Army, coming up next. Oh, and actually, before I go, please do be aware we've got the first giveaway of the day going it through on Twitch. Given what we've heard, the mob MC5 attacks, is Mob Crush still not working correctly? If so, we might change the Mob Crush giveaway to be a giveaway on a different platform instead. But yes, let's see. I know I had some people. John Smith, if you could put your dog tag and platform into chat, I'll get those noted down, and we'll be back with the next game coming up soon. Alright guys, welcome back to our next tournament match as Warzone take on the newly victorious Rock Army. Last game, in the round of 16, Rock Army were able to take the 2-0, but maybe they shall find tougher competition this time round. Certainly their opponents able to come back a lot more in the second game, but not enough to make the big difference. Hey Joanne over on the Mob Crush page, how's it going and stuff? So, First Blood has fallen into the hands of the Rock Army, or our OK Army, as is a second nice pick off there. So if we bring up the map, you can see that we've got a very defensive stance from Warzone. They do manage to get one kill back, and then a second to even things up. Wow, okay, Warzone suddenly paying off big time. I had wondered why they were trying to go for this kind of hyper-defensive stance, and up until that point it hadn't really paid off, but 4 and 4? Pretty even so far. Will be a pick-off there from Rock Army. Of course, while you're moving, it's a little tricky to get your aim on, so someone who's watching your position has got the advantage while you try and reposition. Oh, sorry, the person who spoke on Mob Crush, excuse me, please do so again. Everything's going so quickly on the YouTube page that it is scrolling up. But I just saw that you said something quite substantial, and then it disappeared immediately. Do hope that you will repost so I can communicate with you. Alright, let's see who we can find here. So, the ROK or Rock members in the lead at the moment. Picking up individual kills. Akash, I think, was Akash the one playing in the previous game? Alright, Joanne, if it's lagging for you on Mob Crush, then please do head across to YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook. So, you can find it on YouTube by searching for Modern Combat. You can find it on Facebook.com/Modern Combat, and Twitch is Twitch.com/Modern Combat. They should all be roughly in time with each other. The giveaway is live on stream at the moment on Twitch. I don't know what's going on with Mob Crush at the moment. It's not working perfectly, but I'm not hearing any of the same problems on other channels. So hopefully it's just isolated to that single place. Though, of course, if it wasn't, that might mean that it's something that I could actually solve. So, potato, patata. Slipper is here with me today, currently intertwined between the old Legaroos. His brother, Simba, is also around. If you hear some loud meowing, that will be him. Oh, Akash was the same person you played against. Well, Akash did amazingly in that battle so far. Not so much in this team. Joanna, who forgets you? Yes, well, as I was saying, MC5 hack, so if it's just Mob Crush and we try restarting it, there isn't a whole lot more we can do. So, I apologise for that, but again, those other platforms are perfectly okay. I will pass your meows along to our meowser friends. But this quarterfinal actually looking pretty even. So it looks like Warzone kind of have gone for this kind of porcupine style, and they really haven't shifted very much from it from the very start of the game. And so far it's working pretty well for them, certainly having a stronger performance than the round of 16 team. We'll see though, we'll see if it works out, because usually this kind of long-term strategy works if you're in the lead. Let's see if I can get... Slipper, what are you doing? Oh, okay, he just wants to sit under my legs. Well, we'll see. I don't think it's very likely I'm going to be able to get to 2 cats at the same time, but who knows? Double the meow meow meow. Hey Kindle Pliz, over on the Mob Crush page, you've started including some underscores in your name, or is it someone else trying to do the imitation game? Either way, guys, do let us know. Well, let me know, at least. Me and Slipper. Warzone, Rock Army. Do you think Warzone are going to be able to steal it back in the late game? Certainly they're very much sticking with what's got them up to this point. Or do you think Rock Army with a 1 kill lead will be able to ride that 1 kill all the way to the finish line? Or maybe, just maybe, something else entirely. We shall see! Cash, looking to try and make up for lost time. I mean, I don't know why someone would seek to impersonate Kill Now players, but I guess so. I don't know. We shall have to investigate. Ask questions that only Kill Now players would know about ducks. Looks like Rock Army have managed to extend out their lead ever so slightly. Asenio, I think it might even be, no, not even the score leader for the side of Rock, who are down to 4 members, but not slowing them down in the slightest. So Broly and Sam for the side of Rock, having a bit of a struggle this game, but all the kills, well, yeah, almost exclusively being concentrated up at the top of the scoreboard for Rock, which has kept them as far ahead as they're going to be, with only just over 30 seconds left to play. Warzone don't even have enough targets, I think, to be able to make up the difference. Rock Army seem to have beaten them at their own game, this slow and steady sniper race, which is something that is so very common to Scramble with its very restricted sightlines in places. Broly does get another kill through for Rock, and despite how close this game has been, all the way up to the last minute or so, Rock gonna close this one out pretty well. John Smith, I can't put Slipper on screen at the moment because he's under my desk. So I don't know if I can really get a camera under there. But anyway, so Warzone lose out in that first game after a pretty solid performance. Twitch giveaway is ongoing at the moment, so please do make your way across there. Hashtag RO16 if you'd like to join in. And we'll be back with more Modern Combat 5. Should be the second game between Warzone and Rock Army in just 7 minutes' time. Alright guys, welcome back for our second quarterfinal match between Rock Army and Warzone. Game number 1, very even for a long time, but the Rock Army able to roll away with the game right at the end. We'll see if they can do it again, taking to the streets. Last time round, Rock Army went from dominating game 1 to just about making it through game 2. We'll see if there's any kind of pattern there between them. Certainly Rock Army aren't going to feel as comfortable as perhaps they might have done based on their Game 1 performance in the quarterfinals versus their round of 16 opponents. We'll see how things go. Streets so often will be the purview of people staying very far back. An exchange of kills early on certainly is going to encourage the Rock Army to try and do that as much as possible. However, with both teams having only 1 kill each, we normally see this work out that the... Oh, there we go. Rock Army... Oh, hello. No, never mind. A cash. Gonna get a kill back as well. So now Warzone actually are behind, which is, of course, going to force them to come into a fight. The question now becomes, will they do it sooner or later? Will they attack from 2 angles or just from a single one? Looks like we will be seeing an exchange of gunfire. Code Zero has got the height advantage, but doesn't actually manage to get the kill through. I think that did go across one apiece. Rock Army still in the lead after that particular exchange. We can see the clump of Rock Army players behind the van, trying to make sure they don't get overrun by staying far back from those choke points, but still able to cover them. MC5 to Hacksaw. I think you should probably give it a rest with the whole interrogating kill now plus. I don't know, it seems like you're having fun with it, but I'm not sure if kill now plus is that into the interrogation part of things. Do bear in mind guys, if you'd like your chance at 400 credits, then our Twitch giveaway will be over once this series is done. So if Rock Army manage to win out here, then they will be the ones moving forward and our Twitch giveaway will be over. So do get your hashtag RO16s in over there while you can. Another exchange of fire. Rock Army still in the lead. Slipper still under me knees. Yes, Novin MIA. It's Warzone versus Rock Army. It's the quarterfinals going on right now with 1 game in hand for the aforementioned Rock Lobsters. Nice attempt at a pick off there. I'm not sure if it went through or went to a teammate. Ah, you hear the yowls of young Master Simba, the brother to Slipper, joining us for today's broadcast by wandering around and yowling loudly. Alright, congratulations MC5 to Hacksaw on establishing the facts of the case. Rock Army? Ah, oh, how cute, they're booping at each other's noses. Yes, Rock Army have basically sat themselves back in this back corner of the map for quite some time, and it's worked out pretty darn well for them. Novin MIA, why do they use snipers? The snipers seem to be fairly strong at the moment as far as a general purpose weapon goes. I think the hip fire on the sniper is probably a little bit too good, so even when you're firing at close range, it is still relatively effective. So people even will tend to get up into things very quickly. Toes 0077, welcome to the stream. Good to see you're a fan of the Rock Army, because the Rock Army are rocking it right now. If you'd like to, Toes, if you'd like to get in on the giveaway, it's hashtag RO16. If you'd like to get in for a chance at 400 credits. But with 2 minutes 15 left on the clock, it's looking very much like it's all about the Rock so far. Pop up that scoreboard, so it's Code Zero and with a couple of supports from Akash and R. Doing some pretty nice work. Koga for the side of Rock. Oh, I do apologise. I've suddenly realised when I looked at the scoreboard I've made a terrible, terrible mistake. Let me just correct that mistake and hopefully not crash the game. Is that I had these guys on the wrong side from one another. I don't know why I thought it was that way round. But yes. So, well, based off the previous game, so it's looking actually, I do apologise, this looks like it's going to be one apiece. Could have sworn that it was these guys were this way around. Oh well, maybe they changed it last second, or maybe I just didn't notice. Alright, so let's refresh ourselves with a new set of eyes. John Smith, my cat's trying to tell me it's hungry. Well, actually I don't think so. Because if it was hungry, then I would definitely know about it, because they would be getting meows all the time and also getting clawed. Anyway, it looks like Warzone are about to tie up this series with a very strong performance, even though I misidentified them earlier on. It's looking pretty good as far as I can tell. I'm just going to have a quick look back and check the previous game. As you can see, that's my scoreboard application up there. So changing across the numbers. I'm going to have a quick duck back through and just check that got the right team the first time around. Yes, it was. Okay, so that's one apiece. I'm just going to let Winter know, who is running the admin desk from now on, that it's a 1-1, and our quarterfinal will be going through to game 3. Hey, Femi Akutan, how's it going? We will be back soon. It does mean that the Twitch giveaway is ongoing. Slipper's taken up purchase just behind my computer because I think it's pumping out the old hot air, which is probably quite a good place to sit, honestly. I'll maybe think about doing it myself. Alright guys, we'll be back in just a little bit with more Modern Combat 5, so please do stay tuned and get those Twitch giveaway entries in while you've got the chance. Alright guys, we're back for the deciding match between Warzone and Rock Army. Only one can advance themselves to the semi-finals, and it will be as a result of this match. Pop around the place and see how things are looking. Rock Army are starting this one out with a one-player disadvantage, which is only going to be exacerbated by the extra kill going through onto the side for Warzone. Intense game at 10:47. If you enter in hashtag R016 onto Twitch, then the Twitch giveaway will be ending after this match has concluded. So get in there while you can. You may have done that already. If you have, don't worry about it. If you have not, then you'll need to do that in order to qualify for the giveaway. One entry is all that is required. But yes, so this rush mode is a mini best of 5 in of itself. So we could be seeing the end of this series in 3 points. It could be in 5. MC5 Taxi, I'm not personally familiar with that YouTuber. But I'm familiar with his work, yes. Oh, Kaland Tusium. Hey, how's it going? Oh, Intense Gamer 1047. If you're... I think I did ask you to post your dog tag and platform from before, and I think you maybe didn't hear me say. So if you could post your dog tag and platform if you're missing credits for more than 3 weeks, then I'll have it passed across. Well, MC5 to Haxel, he certainly likes his merch, so you'll probably get along famously. Personally, I'm a big fan of the Philip DeFranco show. Philly DeFranco? MC5 Taxel, no, I've not played Fortnite. But I hear it's very popular. Alright, back into this game itself. So, Warzone have got 1 point for themselves, but they are now down 4-1. With the relay being captured, Rock Army are going to start to build up points for themselves. I believe this is actually more advantageous to Rock to run the clock out now. With the relay being controlled, they'll keep building up more points. You can hear possibly yowling outside. Thanks, Intense Gamer 1047. Let's see if we can let some yowly cats in here. There we are. Meow meow. Slipper, what are you yelling about? Come here, you. But yes, Intense Gamer, I've got your details now. I'll pass them across the game off to have a look into why you haven't got your credits already. Whew. I'm not familiar with USA Gamer. No, I'm assuming that's you. At least, that's the only reason I can think of why you'd ask that question. Alright, let's bring Slipper up to join in the commentary. Of course, I think he just gets absorbed by the noise removal, his purring. So to catch you guys up, Rock Army lost at the first round but dominated round number 2, now doing the same in round 3 with a 5-1 complete ace. So not only have Rock Army managed to succeed admirably in that second round, they also won the third round without losing any of their members. And if you get taken out, you lose all your power-ups. So in this potentially final round between Rock Army and Warzone, Rock Army have got a ludicrous amount of extra bonuses and health and whatnot. It's going to be the toughest possible situation for Warzone to be in, and they already lose out their first member. Now all 5 are playing for Rock Army as well. Akash, hero of the custom games, will get that first kill in for Warzone, but it's 4 versus 2. Warzone in a lot of trouble. Intense Gamer, this is Rush mode. Rush is played as our decider between 2 teams because there's no way to have it be a draw. So you get 2 rounds of team deathmatch. If it's 1 apiece, then it's rush.
They're taking the relay.
If Rock Army win this next point, then we will be finishing our Twitch giveaway. So hashtag RO16 on Twitch. Haven't seen too many entries in over there, so it's always one of the better chances to gain, to win the giveaways is to join in the smaller ones, which are on Twitch and Mob Crush. And when I say smaller, I mean smaller attendance, meaning your individual chances are better, rather than smaller prices, because the prices are exactly the same. So we can see the 2 Warzone members against, now 1 Warzone member. And that's it, Rock Army have made it through to the semi-finals. So I'm just going to let our admin know. And let's sort out our Twitch giveaway winner. Let's see, so Intense Gamer, I'm just going to copy your details across right now. Oh, hello Simba. That's right, it's 2 cats for the price of 1. Fortunately, he's not loudly meowing, but that's kind of his default state of being. So if you hear the sound of what sounds like a crying child, that's probably just a cat. Alright guys, let's see about that Twitch giveaway anyway. So our Twitch giveaway winner will be you hear the sound of Simba destroying things behind me. Toes 0077. Please post your dog tag and platform. Oh, hello. No. So Toes, congratulations. Commiserations to our other entrants. We will have 3 more giveaways over the course today. I now have Slipper and Simba on my lap, so should go interestingly. But yes, we will be back with more Modern Combat 5 coming up soon. We'll be at semi-finals. We'll have our next giveaway starting also shortly. I think we might skip Mob Crush today if it's not working properly, which seems to be the case for most people, but there are still people watching on Mob Crush, so do let me know, guys, on Mob Crush. Is it still kind of weird on Mob Crush, or is it alright? Alright, Toes, I can see you've received our message, so we'll come back with you soon. Thank you guys for watching. Still more Modern Combat 5 coming up. Alright guys, welcome back. The other matches were in progress, so we're going to be following Rock Army into their semi-finals match against Legends Never Die. It's quite a claim. Certainly first blood will fall to the Legends before being quickly traded back. Will Legends be the paper to the Rock Army? So far, Legends starting things out pretty darn well. Inhuman putting on a good early performance. Let's see who we can find out. Brutality, I think, is what they're trying to say with their name there. With the lack, picked up an early kill, and wow, Legends Never Die, giving Rock Army a run for their money, certainly in the opening. Thanks, Toes 0077, for your details. Yes, to be fair, like, I think when you haven't come across a dog tag before, it's tricky to find, but well done. Toes, you are more than welcome, and congratulations on being our lucky first winner. Hashtag Q over on facebook.com/modern combat's current live video if you'd like to join in for another chance at 400 credits. We will be going for the giveaways quite quickly because we have got ourselves a smaller tournament than some of the others, so get your entries in quickly while you can, and maybe you too can be Toes number 0088? That doesn't really make sense, but anyway, you can too be a winner. let's hop around because Brutality is playing a little too conservatively for the likes of me. You can have a look around the inside and see if we can get ourselves, there we go, a bit of a sight up onto the rooftops, which is actually being shared by both teams. Inhuman, I think the one up there finally getting taken down. We got quite fortunate there to get in on a nice atmospheric shot of Inhuman doing their brutal work. Broly from the side of Rock, just 1-on-1, now going to be 1-2, as Legends Never Die doing really nice. Oh, weirdest channel. It's always good to feel like you are part of history. It's honestly, it's an honor to be a trivia answer or something. Let's check in with John Parker. Is John Parker someone who's in the chat? No, that's John Smith. Doing some real nasty work. 4 minutes left to play. Legends Never Die dominating the rooftops so far. Rock Army, who we've seen yet really do anywhere but slightly behind the opposition, seem to have run into a brick wall in this game, almost getting their kills, and in fact will get their kills tripled by Legends Never Die, which is an extremely unusual situation. John Smith, appreciate you running a trivia competition in the chat. Always nice to see you guys having fun with each other. Inhuman and Ninja Star both get kills through. Legends accelerating towards that 50 kill limit. Looking extremely good right now. Trading kills going through. Honestly, it's pretty impressive stuff. MC5 to Hacksaw. No, I do not have a console. I haven't really so much found the need for one anymore. Certainly, I kind of feel that between an iOS device and a PC, you kind of got most of that kind of stuff covered. Alright, 3 minutes left. Rock Army being absolutely catapulted out of game number 1, and that'll be it. Well, that's almost a... let's see, 15, 30... It's not a million miles away from quadrupling Rock Army's score. Legends, extremely impressive performance. Let's take a look. Inhuman living up to their name. 24-7. Crazy stuff. John Parker as well, 12-3. And a booty calling out for more kills. Let's just make some notes here. So Legends, Inhuman, 24-7. 12-3. So we'll be looking out for Inhuman, Abudi, and John Parker. Uh-oh. I think my sister and her kids are downstairs, so if you hear any weird noises, that'll be why. Alright guys, we'll be back with game number 2 shortly. Semi-finals underway. Once this semi-finals is over, the Facebook giveaway will be as well. So you've only got very limited time to get your entries in on facebook.com/mononcombat. Get them in while you can, and we'll see you back here in just a few minutes. Welcome back once again to Modern Combat 5. The kitty cats are all outside the room, so we get to focus down on this second game of our semi-final. Legends never die, staying over on the blue team, Rock Army, rocking the red this time round. So, last time round it was Inhuman who had the incredible 24/7 all day, all week score. Doing incredible stuff, but so far Rock Army starting things out pretty well. Facebook giveaway will end if Legends Never Die win this game. We'll continue if Rock Army do so, but hashtag Q over on the Facebook page if you'd like to join in on that one. Let's get things started proper. Honestly, I'm pretty tempted just to stay on Inhuman because they've been crazy so far. Rock Army behind by 4. Gonna get forced back into a corner, but it doesn't look like Legends Never Die want to leave them any space to retreat. What do you mean? Let's hop around a bit. Som for the side of Rock, trying desperately to keep their hopes alive. Does get a nice little flanker-rooney in there to keep Rock Army fighting. Koga, ooh, 0 and 7, make that 0 and 8. Struggling mightily in this game. Let's see how else the things are going. Broly, 1-on-1 so far. Let's drop it in with an Inhuman. So, certainly a distinct change of pace. While Legends are doing very well, and John Parker is really the one stepping up crazily. Certainly John Parker got, I believe, 12 kills in the last game. Seems to have a comparable amount this time around. 13 and 3, very nice ratio. Inhuman, not getting too much of anything done in this game. Seems to be a lot less comfortable on this map. Ninja Star for the side of the Legends. 6 and 5, not too shabby, not too shabby. Will be that second place, but gets traded across. Rock Army only behind by 5. If you remember from last time round, Legends managed to triple the score of Rock Army by about the 2/3 point. So the Rock are doing a lot better this time round, but a lot better still may not be enough. Oh, hey, Spybolts 2Wave. Nice to see you in the chat. Good to see that you've got some friendos that you have come to say hello to. Hey, Sugar. How's it going? Asenio. Oh, wow. Yes. So, Asenio and John Parker almost with the same scores. Unfortunately for the Rock Army, while Asenio is doing exceptionally well up until the point they got shot in the back of the head, the rest of the Rock Army team is really struggling. Took a lot of deaths early on, and I think they may have been far enough behind that Legends can 2-0 the semi-final and get themselves right into that grand finals. That would be the first spot secured. Brutality does go down. John Parker, 17-7, racing into the lead. But still, actually, Asenio with a slightly better individual record. But it's not all about the individual records, is it, guys? It is about the team as a whole, and that will be a big old hole in the pride of Rock Army as Legends Never Die take the 2-0, which means that our YouTube giveaway is all done and dusted. Let's see. So, over on YouTube, Facebook, our Facebook winner will be Madhu Solecha. I will, because I'm sure I'm doing a terrible job, I will post that on all platforms. So hopefully you can at least read it, even if it doesn't make that much sense when I try and say it out loud. Alright, so Legends advance to our grand finals. And we'll be back with, let's see, I think we might actually be going straight into the grand finals. If that is the case, yes, I think we will be. Then we'll be running 2 giveaways simultaneously. So stay tuned, and we'll be back with more Modern Combat 5 coming your way soon. Alright guys, we're just waiting on our grand finals to get underway. Giveaways on Mob Crush and YouTube simultaneously. But until that happy day... Oh, well, okay, never mind. I do apologise guys, because it looks like we've actually just got that pass key straight away. Sorry for any of you guys who are on your way to this game, but we'll have to drop out. It has rather unfortunate timing that even before we got the game started, dear old Winteroo has already got that grand finals, at least I believe it's the grand finals, up and ready. So gods versus legends never die. Well, one will die. One will stand, one will fall. What do you guys think? Legends or gods? Which will stand the test of time? We will be getting it started in just a few moments, so I'll bring you guys in it to lobby. Grand finals about to get underway. Do bear in mind guys, if you put in multiple entries on YouTube for the hashtag finals giveaway, your entry will not be counted, so do bear in mind. We don't want you guys spamming up the chat. One entry is all you need, and we'll be right back with that grand finals as soon as all the players are in position. Alright guys, didn't keep you waiting too long at all for our first finals game. As you can see, we look ourselves across these streets, so empty now, yet so filled with promise. Legends playing across on the blue side, and the gods playing on the red. I like you guys are running the trivia in the chat, that's fun. Maybe we could get a trivia bot set up with Nightbot. That'd be kind of fun. First blood falls into the Quackers of Atom Duck. It looks like we're going to see the gods make their Olympus up in this western part of the map. Not with a kill advantage though, so Legends could just sit back and let them come to them. But certainly it feels like the gods have got an advantage now. Certainly exactly where they want to be, just in a position where Legends are forced to eventually come to them, though Legends are actually going to break the line here and tear apart the defense of the gods. Very nice stuff. And Legends are the ones to seize the lead. It's a very rare thing to see a team manage to break through that line. It's why it's such an incredibly popular strategy on this map, as Popey picks up 2 more kills for the Legends. So the question now becomes, will the Legends adopt this same strategy, which did not work for the gods? Do they think that they can do it better? Certainly seems to be the case so far. And that's going to be frustrating for the gods to know the Legends think that a bad strategy in the right hands is better than an alternative strategy. If that makes sense. Not even sure what I'm saying. Legends ahead by 4. Let's see what those kills have landed. A booty. One of our MVPs, or one of our joint MVPs for the Legend team from one of the other rounds. Or from the previous round, in fact. Doing some nice work. 4-0 so far. Ninja almost gets another kill through. Let's check in with Popey. And Brute, who's currently looking at a wall. I think possibly using that evil eye to keep an wary eye over on the Gods team. Let's see if we can bring ourselves some other Gods players. There we go, Atom Duck, the purveyor of the first blood in this match. But only 2-2 in the long term. We've got a stack up here from the Gods ready to make the push in. And that exchange of gunfire still leaves the Legends ahead by just having one. Do bear in mind, guys, we are in best of 5 grand finals territory. This is only the first game of a potential 5. The giveaways on Mob Crush and on YouTube will end when one team prevails. Could be game 4, or could be the end of game 3 rather. Could be the end of game 5. But for now, it's still pretty darn even. The Atom Duck thinking some deep thoughts up on... I don't know if this is glitched out, because I don't think... if Atom Duck is actually there, I don't think they could even see anything. Yeah, there we go. Yes, it had glitched out. So let's go around and see how people are doing. Asteroid doing some nice work across for the Gods so far. Let's see if they can break the line, which was themselves broken. So Legends only ahead by 1. It's not really the ideal position to be in when you're running down the clock like this. I mean, while Legends could win out this next fight and, you know, just remain in the lead as a booty gets one more kill through, it's still risky, even with 2 ahead. I mean, that's certainly a lot more insurance than just a single kill, but if the Gods make a big push in just like the Legends did, break the line and start picking up kills, you really want to have that 5 kill advantage so that it's extremely unlikely that a team fight could go poorly enough to push you out of that lead. John Parker and Popey both, or Papey? Both getting kills. There we go. Legends building up to that mythical 5 kill safety margin. 2 minutes left to play. The Gods do pick up one more. I think it was from EMP, though it may not have been, because they're so far back there. Asteroid gets another kill for the side of the Gods, but Legends, they tell Legends about the Gods, so which is superior on paper? 20-20, Legends carrying it. The individual members picked off, though John Parker does a nice job of showing us how quickly, how swiftly they can go through and push ahead for the Legends. That's some delicious water. Oh, I hear the sound of a plaintive meow at my door. Quoth the meow meow, meow meow meow. I'll go and say hello to poor old Simba and Slipper in a second, because we've got at least, well, we've got this 1 minute left remaining. No chance of seeing either of these teams hit that 50 kill mark, but perhaps the Gods could come back here, picking up a couple of untraded kills. Let's check in with the Gods. John Parker, though, gets the trade kill back across. John Parker being crucial so far, leading the score 10-4. John Parker, if anyone, is going to keep the Legends in the lead as the last second comes, or last seconds of the match come up. 30 seconds to go. Contains game at 10:47. Am I repeating the words? I don't know. Well, if you can hear me saying this, then probably not. But if I'm saying exactly the same words, Intense Gamer, I might have gotten confused and said the same thing twice. I don't know. Well, let me know. Certainly, if it happens a bunch, then it might be a glitch. If not, it might just be my brain falling over. Alright, Legends pick up 2 more kills. And I think with that exchange, the Gods will gonna have to give over game 1. Streets belong to the Legends. Alright guys, we'll be getting it set up for game 2. Mob Crush Facebook giveaway is done. Mob Crush and YouTube are still ongoing, so please do stay tuned and come back for round 2 of our grand finals coming up shortly. Welcome back everyone to our grand final. The gods themselves take on the legends who just will not die. Let's get things underway. EMP will be our first port of call. Things looked extremely even in game number 1, but legends ultimately were victorious, though not perhaps by the margin they wanted to. Certainly I know the strategies employed during the first game weren't necessarily the most popular, but they were effective, as the legends managed to take the gods' strategies and turn them against themselves. John Parker gets the first kill in for the legends, as Atom Duck quits the field. Unfortunate for the gods. Atom Duck did get first blood last time round. Crusader, you don't like this map? You hate it? Oh boy. Well, this is where we will be for only one time in this grand final. We'll have a different map every single time. Legends do get the first blood, but honestly, usually on this particular map, we're looking at a lot more dynamic kind of style of play. Both these teams, I think, knowing that this is a finals and knowing that they've got a lot of pride, amongst other things, on the line, playing it out very, very carefully. Weirdest Channel's giveaways are like cheese on a rat trap. Oh boy. I don't know if that makes sense, Weirdest Channel. I did notice that you have voluntarily made yourself ineligible for the giveaway. That was a little strange, but hey. DJ said, Oxyd, if you're asking about when the update will be coming out for Android, we've been told it's going to be next week. Unfortunately, not sure exactly what happened there, but do not worry, gentle friends. At some point next week, we don't know exactly when, the Android and PC updates will drop along with the iOS, which is already out at the moment. John Smith are going to sell popcorn for 400 credits. Oh boy. AJ Seth, yes, this is very strange. Usually on Conversion, we're seeing really, really high-paced play. Legends seem to have just locked things down so far. Let's take a look at the map and see what's going on. So, okay, so Legends Never Die are going to go for this, are going to camp the extreme east part of this map. So, there's definitely some similarities between Conversion and Streets in terms of there are several places which have very limited entry and exit points. So, for Legends, they're able to cover just 2 points and keep themselves fairly secure. Though there are some extra places you can be attacked from. Legends doing very, very well so far. MC5 tags, do I like iOS or Android more? Oh, honestly, I'm not sure. I think they're both very similar game, so I think there's not too much to choose between them. Karma, you'd like me to read your comment about reading your comment? Well, congratulations, your comment has been read. But yes, I do agree, AJ. I would like to see the teams the gods try and line break. Last time around it was the Legends who showed that it is very much possible to bust through, but so far Legends just cutting up the map, and as we cross the halfway mark have quadrupled the score of the gods, who just don't seem to have the right tools to be able to break the line. Let's take a little look around and see if we can find any of the other members of the gods and see what they're up to. As more kills come in. Ninja Star hasn't been impacted as of yet. Asteroid 3 and 6. 3 minutes left to play. Legends looking extremely good. As they get 5 times the score of the gods. It's been a very long time since the gods have gotten any kills at all. Honestly, comparisons about multiplication are going to be a little bit pointless for a while. As Legends go up 420 to the Legends. Gods struggling immensely. Intense Gamer, you prefer iOS? What is it you prefer about iOS? I'm all about encouraging the discussion. What is it about the iOS experience that you prefer? As Popey, gonna get another kill, and a booty as well. Asteroid dropping out, which means it's now going to be 3 on 5 in favour of the Legends. As oh, hello, it was a That's strange. I think they may have had a glitch there. Oh, that's right, yes. So we saw that before. I think... So how that tends to happen is... I'm not a game developer at all, but my limited understanding is that if someone sent a movement command and they disconnect, sometimes that movement command will keep going but ignore collision, and that's how you end up with people in terrain. EMP and Motidaku all going to get taken out by Legends. This is looking more and more like a formality of a game with two of our grand finals. John Smith, you like my accent? Well, I sure think I'd like your accent if I heard it as well, too. Alright, 120 left to go. Let's see if those numbers have told the story. Popey and Abudi both doing really nice stuff. We're going to have to add Popey to the list of star players, I think, for the Legends side. I think we might be just looking at the end of the game here as the gods down to a single player, Motidaku, who's still fighting for all that, but I don't see this really being a winning strategy going 1 against 5. We'll see. Motidaku, the loneliest. One sniper is the loneliest number, but saying that, they do... Actually, they're doing a pretty good job picking up the most kills the gods have seen in a long time. Oh, wow! Legends! You guys are pretty classy, huh? Showing the lack of respect for the gods team. Legends may never die, but if they do die, certainly not gonna die with honor. Jeez, guys. Jeez. John Smith, the person floated through a wall when they were disconnected, so I don't think that's any kind of hack. I think that's just really what happens when you disconnect, is that sometimes the game gets confused. Alright, well that will be it. 2-0 to Legends Never Die. Some mad disrespect thrown in by the Legends during that one. We'll see if gods can reverse sweep here, but it's looking pretty dicey for them. Hi guys, giveaways will be at an end when this series is at an end. So if Legends win the next one, which is seeming like a distinct possibility, both YouTube and Mob Crush will end. So get your entries in there while you can. And again, bear in mind on YouTube in particular, if you enter it in multiple times like this channel did, then you will be ineligible to win. So, stay tuned, and we'll be back with more Modern Combat 5 coming up soon! Welcome back, gentle friends, for what could easily be the last clash between the legends never die and the gods, descended from Olympus themselves. Apparently I'm talking a bit too loudly, so I'll try and make sure I keep my volume within the yellow bars. Intense Gamer 1047. Yes, well there is the evil eye perk that lets you see enemies, but yes, as far as being able to see everybody at the same time, very much a spectator thing. Karma, if you go on to the tournament page on the ESL website, then there should be an option, I believe, down towards the lower half of the page to file an admin ticket. But yes, as has been asked before, the giveaways will happen at the end of this series. So this is best of 5. Legends already have 2 points in this best of 5 series. So it's looking like there's every possibility we may have a 3-game finals. The Legends certainly showing up big time in the last game. The last series on stream have been impressing so far. 13 and 4. Let's see where those numbers are coming from. It's actually from Popey, who we've seen doing some incredible good stuff with the sniper rifles. Let's see what happens as they look for more targets. I don't know if they realise there is a good friendo behind that big head, and no kill this time around. The ninja able to take out EMP off the backside, and a little bit of a return from the gods as far as the disrespect stakes go. Yes, Intense Gamer, the players cannot see each other in the same that we can see them, except if they use the evil eye perk, which lets them do that for a limited amount of time. Hey Peter, you've got the same first name that I do. Nice to see ya. Legends, still doing extremely well. The gods down to 4 members, certainly had some real big connection issues last time round. End up with just 1 player by the end of the game, and I think we might be headed on that same trajectory this time round. Alright, Legends. I mean, all things considered, this is a less crazy performance for Legends than before, but as the gods go down to 2 members connected to the game, I think that might be the reason why. There's just less targets for Legends to take out. Even though we did see some nice stuff from the gods otherwise. EMP actually doing pretty alright considering the circumstances, but Popey coming through will actually get taken out by EMP as EMP lands 2 kills. We have still got a long way left in this game. I don't see there's any way the gods win if Legends go for a big over. Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. Well, Legends, definitely, while they may have a lot of skill in Modern Combat 5, the sportsmanship, definitely not one of their team strengths. Yes, Intense Gamer, Evil Eye, I believe it's an armor core which is exclusive to the sniper class. So if I have to go back and double check exactly how it works, but it essentially lets you see through terrain and basically get spectator view for a limited amount of time. I think there are limitations on it, but it's, yeah, Intense Gamer, give it a try. It is a very, very useful thing, and I think it's one of those cores that you can upgrade as you go, so you get a bit, a better experience from it, more time to work with the things. But yeah, also, and if you guys in the chat, if you want to post up your dog tags and form groups with each other, that would be more than encouraged. Ninja Star going to take out 2 of the 3 remaining members before EMP finishes the job. John Parker goes in, gets some revenge for their comrade, but the gods sort of vacillating between 2 and 3 members at the moment. As, oh, yep, Ninja Star, yep. Not going to get a chance to disrespect the opposition this time. MC5 Tactics, you like it if people could pick up primary weapons in the secondary weapon slot. That seems like that would be way too good. that would certainly mean that anybody who's doing well would do a lot better because they've got 2 full weapons to work with. I'm not sure what the reasoning is there, MC5 Hacksaw, for that. But I mean, I can certainly imagine it's more fun for the person playing. I do not think it would be a very good idea competitively. Alright, so guys on YouTube, guys on Mob Crush, ready yourselves because it looks like this series is just about through. Legends tearing things up. 4 versus 2. Ninja Star and John Parker both fighting near the entrance to the museum and spawning in almost right next to it as well. I am MC5. Yes, Intense Gamer. I think you are correct as to the identity of that sniper rifle. Alright, guys. So, Imp S. Okay, there you go. So, that's 3-0 for Legends. Just going to let Winter know. Let's take a quick look at the scoreboard. So John Parker and Ninja Star and a Booty, honestly, all doing incredibly well in that game. But let's get these giveaways done. So on the Modern Combat page, let's have a look across there and check in. So, our Mob Crush winner will be let's see, coming up. Intense Gamer 1047. Please post your dog tag and platform. So Intense Gamer, congratulations. We will have ourselves a merry little Christmas over on the YouTube page as well. So Intense, if you can put in your details on Mob Crush. And for YouTube, let's see who Nightbot chooses. And hopefully it'll be someone who's still actually here. Roll it. Weirdest Channel. Weirdest Channel? Oh, you just posted. Well, that works out pretty well. Weirdest Channel, congratulations on being our weirdest winner. Okay, so once Intense Gamer and Weirdest Channel come back with their details, that will be it for us this evening. Thank you guys for watching. We will be back in just under 4 hours' time for our first iOS tournament of the evening. Yes, that is weird. I don't know quite what happened there, but apparently that's what Nightbot chose. So hey, who knows? I certainly thought that Weirdest Channel had been disqualified, but apparently not. Yeah, I'm looking at the list. He's noted down as one of the eligible ones. So how strange. Either way around it, congratulations, Weirdest Channel. Somehow you've managed to trick old Nightbot, the other who I thought was infallible. But hey. And let's see, have we... Yes, sorry to Code Zero. You have come a little bit too late for the giveaway. Intense Gamer got your details as well. So that'll be it for us now. Come back in, as I said, just under 4 hours time for more Modern Combat 5. But for now, let's just... check I've got everything in correctly. I think so. Yes, so a winner on Twitch was Toes, Facebook Manu Selecha, Intense Gamer and Mob Crush, and Weirdest Channel on YouTube. We'll be back in... Well, I keep saying the same thing over and over again. Sorry, it's kind of... my brain's kind of resetting between things. But we'll be back soon, so please do come and join us for iOS Blue, I think it is. Let me have a quick check. Yep, iOS Blue March Cup number 2. See you then. I've been Peter Counterfeit Hartnell. Have a lovely evening.